Well, I'm getting some stuff burned up here. I've been cutting some grass, getting all these rocks. There were a bunch of rocks. Well, there's still one big one right there, but getting a lot of this cut down. Then I'm in the process of burning this trailer. Then we got more on the truck there. I'm gonna let that burn down a little bit while I go work in the shed over here. I'm getting the last few things out of here. And I don't know if I said this, I'm going to keep these plastic bins here. I can use those for college. When I go live in the dorm room, I'll probably need those for storing everyday items. So it worked out because I got pretty much every one of my belongings, well, except for my books and the stuff in my room, which is not much in my room. I've pretty much got everything I own in that trailer right there. Except, for the exception of the books, the stuff in here, and a few things in my room that I want to keep. That's pretty much everything I own. I believe. Well, there might be a few things in another building, but as far as I know, this is about everything I own. And this rocking chair, this rocking chair was actually in my grandfather's storage building, and I think he was going to sell it or just throw it away. And somehow we ended up with it because he didn't want it. And then, we're getting ready to move a bunch of this stuff. So my dad said he didn't want this rocking chair. It's a sturdy rocking chair. It's not cheap. It's not just cheap little wood. It's sturdy and everything. So my dad said he didn't want it, and I said, well, don't take it to Goodwill. I'll put it in my stuff. And I'm not even sure. I think this bench came from my grandfather's house. And like my grandfather made that little horse for me. So, I don't want to get rid of stuff like that. And this is a bookshelf my aunt was going to take to the junk people, and I said, well, I'll take it. And I think that's where it came from, yeah. Anyway, different things like that. And then some of this stuff I bought myself. Some of it I've inherited. Like these plastic bins, I had to buy those myself, and a lot of this other stuff. But some of it I've inherited, some of it I've gotten for free from junkyards, or there's this place where my aunt and uncle and we go to every now and then, and they have a big dumpster out back, and he's got a big field out back behind. He's got these buildings where he has stuff for sale, and out back behind the buildings there's a huge dumpster, and they just throw stuff out in this field, and he says everything in the dumpster is free. So I've gotten some. Well, let's see, where's that school desk? I got that out of the dumpster. It's it's right. Well, you can't really see it, but that's the school desk. It's like a regular size school desk they had thrown in the dumpster. And I said, well, that's a nice little desk. I can use that. So I got that out of the dumpster for free, and it didn't cost me anything. See, a lot of this stuff I've gotten either from a family member or out of the dumpster, or I paid just a few dollars for it. It looks like a lot of stuff now that well, actually, this isn't really as much as I thought I owned. When I looked in this building here and saw all that stuff stacked up, I was thinking, goodness, I'd have a lot of stuff in there. But I really, now that I've gotten it all out, handled it, asked myself if it brings me joy. If you read the Marie Kondo, The Magic of Tidying Up, you'll understand that reference. She says, put everything in your hand and say, does this bring me joy? And if it doesn't, you can get rid of it. And if it does, keep it. And so anyway, if you want to go into more detail, as I said in a previous video, you can read it for yourself. And see, these are, I don't think I showed this on the previous video. These are just little little small items that I didn't know what to do with. And I think this is filled with those too. Are these, what is that? Oh, that's... I thought those were my PE clothes. I think I've still got my PE clothes somewhere from high school. My shorts and t-shirt we used to wear. I don't know where it is though, but I remember seeing them. Anyway, that reminded me because our school colors were blue and white. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's that's my eyeglasses, lens. Anyway, y'all don't care about that, I'm sure. If you do, I'm sorry, because I'm not going to make a video. Well, that's burning down a little bit. I'm going to get some more things in the trailer real quick. Hopefully get the rest of this stuff out of here. And get these plastic bins. I'm going to take those to my room. I'm going to hopefully get this shed empty before we leave on vacation. Oh, I'm still undecided about some of these things though. As I mentioned in the previous video, and these typewriters, see, I don't know what to do. Like, should I keep them? You know, if I could sell them for more than what I paid for them, I'd gladly get rid of them. But I do want to keep, you know, see, like this is a Oliver typewriter, and that's like 1915, I think. So, I mean, that's over 100 years old. I don't want to get rid of that. And this one's a 1933 Royal. It's got glass things on the side, so you can see the inner workings of the typewriter. I think that's pretty cool. My parents bought me this one for a birthday present one year, so I'll probably keep that one as well. But I mean, stuff like this, see, I bought that for $10 at Klein's Antiques down in Mount Pleasant, North Carolina. And that's the same place I got that school desk. You know, I mentioned I got it for free. And, well, I paid $22.50 for this one. I got this in High Point, North Carolina at the market. And, well, oh yeah, here, I got this one for free. This was actually my high school economics government teacher. It was his father's typewriter. His father was a pastor down, I think, close to Sanford, North Carolina. Anyway, not that this is, I'm just giving a history of all these. I think this was my aunt and uncle. They gave that to me for a Christmas present one year. And, well, I don't remember where I got that one. I'm not sure which. I'd have to open them up to see which ones they are. I got that one at Klein's Antiques. I got that one in Randleman, North Carolina, at an old warehouse. I paid $18 for that one. I paid $30. No, I think my parents got me one for another birthday. Oh, boy, I'm going to shut up now. Y'all probably don't care about my typewriter history. I can make another video for that if anybody's interested. Well, I might make one just if nobody's interested anyway, just for myself. Oh, sorry, I'm wiping the sweat off my face. It's hot in here. And my glasses keep getting sweat on them. I'll sweat and then get on my glasses and then it'll make everything blurry. Oh, I'm not complaining though. I'm glad I've got glasses because I can't see very far without them. Well, I'm going to get the rest of this stuff out, I hope. Except for the things I'm not decided about. I'm going to keep, this record 8-track stereo. That's an 8-track player there. Keeping that stuff, and I'm keeping probably those 2 Kodak projectors. And I guess that 8-track player too, and this toaster and toaster oven. Not sure about this. I don't even know if it works. Some kind of fryer that I think I paid $1, or not even that. I think I might have gotten that out of the dumpster. I probably don't want to even use it. I mean, it's been, anyway, This is all kinds of junk that probably doesn't even work, some of it. Well, not this stuff over here. Most of that works, I think. But, you know, stuff like this, I don't think I'm going to keep. And these lamps, we have so many lamps, I'm not sure what to keep and what to throw away. I hate to throw it away and then need a lamp later on and say, well, now I gotta buy one. Well, I think I'll let those limbs sit for a couple weeks before I burn them, because they're probably not going to burn very well right now. Okay, I'm going to quit talking. I've done enough of that in this video. Well, I got quite a big fire going. It's dying down a little bit. I don't want the flames getting too terribly high. Catch anything else on fire that I don't want. We about got the trailer empty now. You know, like I said, I'm going to leave those other limbs in the truck for another day. I mean, I definitely don't want to burn them now when they're green. We just cut them today. This morning. Well, and that was actually earlier this afternoon. I was at Bible study this morning, and then I went to see my first cousin once removed and his wife. And then I came back here and been working this afternoon, cleaning up back here. Well, at risk of sounding like a broken record, I'm getting the last few things out of this shed. I'm saving this box. As you can see, I've put random stuff in here so far, and I'm waiting on this to cool down. I am going to keep this after all. It's a nice little, it's a Sunbeam. It's a little heat and fry pan. And I figured it probably just didn't work, but I plugged it in a while ago. And sure enough, it started heating up, so I'm letting it cool down a little bit. Don't want to start any fires putting this electrical cord in there, you know. Oh yeah, it's still pretty warm. I'll let it cool down. I might just leave it overnight and let it cool down. Got jury duty in the morning, so I can't do much in the morning. I gotta be up there like 8 o'clock. I gotta test this tape recorder. Taking that stuff to the house, all that right there. Putting this in the trailer. So the only things left will be my toolbox down there, my typewriters down there. I gotta put that welding. I took a welding class and I had this leftover metal. I thought it was pretty cool though. I had to weld lines, all these different pieces of metal. Looks pretty rough though. But I learned some stuff in that class. Anyway, enough said about that. I'm going to get the rest of this stuff out. And I'm going to leave these typewriters for now because I can take those in another load. I'm not going to try to get them all in the trailer because I would really like to sell these typewriters. Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. And, well, it would help if I didn't drop the camera while I was recording. Anyway, I'm going to get this box. I'm going to get the rest of these little items up that I don't have a place for. And they're going to go in that box. And I think I haven't decided on this toolbox. I think I'm going to keep it here and not take it to the new building quite yet. Because I might have a few more things I want to put in it. And I think I already mentioned this. I'm going to cut these in half, but that's for another day. I'm going to make these little shelves so I can put my books in here. Yeah, I already mentioned this in the last video. So they won't slide out if we ever move the building again. So I can just leave my books in there. Anyway, whatever. Y'all are tired of hearing me talk probably. I got 9.5 or 7 volts on here. I got all 3 batteries all these 3 batteries plugged into this charge controller. And I got this one on the Harbor Freight panels. So that's what I've been up to today. Oh yeah, I used my toilet again. I'm not sure if it's working or not. I mean, it really doesn't smell. I'm surprised. I just I got some moist dirt in here, and then I just sprinkle it over them after I use the bathroom. Just cover everything up, and you don't smell anything. I mean, you can even open that lid and you don't smell anything. It's really amazing. But anyway, when that gets full, I'll take it over to my garden and put it around the perimeter of it, just to keep the deer out and any other varmints that try to eat my vegetables. That's just a trash bin there. Actually, I might keep that dry erase board, but the rest of that is trash. Alright, just a quick review before I end the day here. This thing's cooling down now. I've got everything out of the back of here, and this stuff right here is all going to the house, so I'm not putting it in the trailer. Oh yeah, I got that last box in there. I'll have to go over there in a minute. And I'm going to get this stuff out before we move the building. I'm going to let them keep charging and keep using the sun power till we leave with the building over there. I don't know what to do with these typewriters yet. I'll figure it out. And I'll get the last minute stuff before we move the building actually. I'll probably have to get that light off, or at least take the light bulb out. I don't want it breaking, because no telling how much they're going to jerk this building around when they move it. So this is everything. I started from the back, and I didn't want anything, falling off easily. When we're going down the road with this trailer, stuff's going to move around. So I tried to put everything in the floor, and so it would be kind of level, so it wouldn't just be sliding around. And I've got everything in here with a little extra space. I'll probably put a couple of these bins down on the floor when it gets closer to us actually going. And I think there's a stereo under those bags, so I probably need to, I'll have to go through that door and adjust that so it doesn't fall off. But everything else is looking good. I think that is everything I wanted to show. We're still at 9.5 volts. But that's not, see, it's this battery right here. If I unplug it, it jumps up. It was up at 12 or 12.2 volts a while ago when the sun was out a little more. Oh yeah, the sun's behind the trees now. But it's still jumping. Climbing up to 10.6, 10.7. Yeah, it's probably not going to get to 12 without the sun. Anyway, I'll shut up and end this video now. And hopefully make a video when we start moving this trailer. And then again, as I get this building cleaned out and move this building to the new location. Of course, I'm going to paint this building first on the outside all around, and hopefully I need to fix these. See, there's a hole right there, and there's holes. If you look, yeah, there's one right there. There's holes where insects have made holes and tried to get in here. I'll probably seal those up while I'm at it. We've got some silicone and different things like that. Anyway, I'm going to go to church now. That's just what I've been up to today, and Hope to see y'all soon with another video.